I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and here today with me is Jason Mayer, Senior Portfolio Manager at Sprott Asset Management USA. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
I wanted you to begin with giving me a quick explanation of what you do at Sprott.
I'm a portfolio manager at Sprott. I oversee a number of the resource-oriented portfolios, including the gold and precious metals portfolio, the resource portfolio, which can look at anything to do with in resources, whether it's energy, whether it's gold, specialty metals, forestry, chemicals, and I also take care of the flow-through structured products, which is a Canadian retail product that invests in resources to optimize on a tax-efficient basis.
Okay, so quite a variety. We're here at the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium today. Tomorrow you'll be giving a talk on picking small cap resource stocks. That's a pretty broad topic. I was wondering if you could give me a brief overview of the factors you look at.
Sure. Really, the purpose of the talk is to try to drill home to people that there's different ways at looking at different stocks. So typically and traditionally, most portfolio managers have only one or two metrics that they'll consider when they're looking at what stocks to include in their portfolio. From my experience, though, stocks move higher and lower for different reasons. So I like to demonstrate to people that, whether you're looking at it from an NAV perspective or whether you're looking at it from a cash flow perspective or whether it's a world-class asset, there's different ways of looking at different stocks and there's different reasons that they'll go up. So why limit yourself to one particular criteria when stocks move for many different criterias?
Okay, so you'll be speaking about small cap resource stocks, but do you also look at larger companies? And are there different factors you look at between those two cases?
For the most part, I actually don't look at large cap resource stocks, and I think it's important to stress the reason why. In my experience, as a portfolio manager, I'm really here to add value as an active manager to my unit holders. And the fact of the matter is that the large cap resource stocks are so well covered. Everyone knows everything about them. So I found that I can make a difference through a really methodical research approach, utilizing the in-depth team at Sprott, their geological knowledge, their technical skills, to really uncover value that the market has yet to realize or for whatever reason is ignoring. So for that reason, I tend to sort of shy away from large cap resource stocks simply because I don't feel I can really add value as a portfolio manager.
What sectors are you watching right now? Where are the portfolios you manage most heavily concentrated?
Well, I try to sort of spread everything around. Obviously the gold portfolio is invested in gold, but the general resource portfolios, I try to spread them around a bit. But currently they are overweight gold, and the reason being is, that's been a sector, and the equities in particular, that have been so beaten down. And I think the macroeconomic environment is setting up such that these names could have a very good run over the next number of months. Very difficult to sort of gauge the direction that things are going to go in a short term, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 months. But I just feel all the macroeconomic indicators and the level of complacency that's in the general market is really near all-time highs. More niche areas that I do have a very keen interest in learning about and also investing in is really anything to do with electrical vehicle manufacturing and adoption. And when it comes to resources, the two that I think are most appealing are lithium and cobalt. Lithium, a lot easier to find. Cobalt, a lot tougher to find from an investment opportunity perspective.
Yeah, I've definitely been hearing a lot about lithium and cobalt. That is everything from me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and this is Jason Mayer.